it's going to be easy. You hear me up here talking big talk. It's going to be easy. You don't guess water bottle. You don't even guess water bottle. Somebody's going to guess water bottle.
Well, this ain't a water.
We've been doing this for, I don't know, how long have we been doing it? Everybody's been guessing water bottle at least once.
What the heck is this? Is this a Barbie set?
It's not a Barbie set. I promise you I did not go to a store and buy a Barbie set.
I have thousands of those at home. It feels like one of those.
And for the folks that want to follow along, we'll be in the book of Matthew this morning. Matthew chapter number 7. Ooh. So he's making some sounds over here. Sounds like I'm getting close.
You just hold your spot right there too, because we're gonna be in Matthew 6 when we get there.
Matthew chapter number 7. I'm going to read verses 13 and 14. Not strange verses to any of us.
I don't know. I'm not educated in those. Nope. I'm not smart enough. Of course you're educated.
I should have told you there's two things in there. There's two different packs.
I hear you. This one's small and skinny.
Yep.
Like the lights. I know it. It's an ice pack thing.
That's a good
That's
guess.
a good guess. That is a good guess.
The ice thing where you make little ice shapes things.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about the Oreo white stuff? They should just make Oreos and just say the white stuff. Just the white stuff.
Because it's the best part.
Just the white stuff. I'm guessing it's big. Is this part of it?
Don't squeeze too hard, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't squeeze too hard.
That's why I guess Barbie said. You squeeze too hard, they break.
This does feel like a Barbie set.
It's not a Barbie set. I promise you, it's not a Barbie set.
Alright, get it, son.
Yeah.
What the heck is it? A Barbie set.
Anybody in here do any
Yoga.
yoga?
Go on.
I do good to bend over and tie my shoes.
Boat riding.
No, what I'm fixing to say takes zero effort. You sit down and you wait. Anybody do any bow hunting?
Bow hunting. Bow and arrows. Arrows.
That's broadheads.
Well,
I'm seeing.
That's why I said don't squeeze too hard. They are in a pack, but still.
I'm not educated enough.
And those are field points.
Yep, not educated enough.
Matthew chapter number 7, verses 13
Field points, broadheads.
says, "Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many be which go therein. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few be there that find it." So, does anybody in here bow hunt this morning? Anybody at all?
bow hunting.
I know Alan does. Alan, I can't even see your hand, but I know it's up.
I don't even know what bow hunting is.
There's two types of heads this morning. And in the top of my Bible it says the two ways of life. There's two types of heads this morning. You have broadheads and you have field points. Broadheads are your hunting head. They're used to kill. That's what they're made for. They have sharp razor edges, and they're made so that when you let go of your draw, whatever you're aiming at dies. They call them cut-on contacts because as soon as they hit whatever, they start cutting. Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. These arrows lead wide wounds along the target, causing them to bleed out. And I couldn't help but think that there are many folks out there this morning wandering around just like these deer, with no care in the world what their soul condition is. And the devil is just like a good hunter. He'll hit you with one of these broadheads, he'll cut at you, he'll throw his fiery darts,
You're right.
and he's going to try to kill you spiritually.
That's right.
And he'll do it slowly. He'll try to bleed you out spiritually. And then you have field points. And I got tickled at field points. I mean, you say, you got tickled over field points? I sure did.
How do you get tickled?
Field points, they're thin. Typically made for target practice. That's all I use field points for. I don't hunt with field points. What's practice do?
Make
it makes you better at something. The Christian life should be, if you would, a field point life. The more you practice, the better you get at it, the more you learn. Everybody typically wants to start out hunting with broadheads. They don't want to put the time in to practice.
Wow.
Amen.
Narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. So I'll tell you kids this morning, that wasn't a $64 illustration, but you get to pick this morning. You get to pick, you get to pick, you get to pick. I don't get to pick for you. Your parents don't get to pick for you. Your friends don't get to pick for you. You get to choose which way you go. One head is broad and is made to kill, and one is made thin to make you better. And it's the same way along the paths of life. One way leads to destruction, and one way leads to life.
Amen.
And few be there that find it.
Amen.
And I pray for you guys every day that you'll pick that narrow path,
Amen.
the straight and narrow path.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
I know which way I've chosen this morning. Which way will you guys choose?
Amen. Good.